Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Wide With Declan. As always, we will discuss NASCAR-related topics, so let's get right into it. Our first topic is Harrison Burton out of AM racing. So NASCAR, I'd say a well-liked driver in the garage, Harrison Burton, who was with the Wood Brothers in the Cup Series for these past couple of years, got demoted down to the Xfinity Series in 2025. Got with the AM Racing team, who had been struggling as well in 2024. Had never really been top contenders in the Xfinity Series. Got them in the playoffs. Unfortunately, did not make it past the first round. But he announced this week that he will be parting ways. The team announced this week that they will be parting ways with Harrison. And Harrison will be going elsewhere in 2026. My prediction, hear me out, Junior Motorsports. Obviously, with that seat being open at Junior with Zilich moving up, with Connor Zilich moving up, that opens up the 88 at JRM. So I think Burton's going to go there. And who will fill the seat at AM Racing? I think they're going to switch the number from 25 to 76 and put Cole Raz in that car full-time. He runs for them part-time in both the ARCA Menard Series and the Xfinity Series, running select Xfinity races this year. So I think he's got what it takes with the team to run full-time in Xfinity competition in 2026. All right, our next change is a big topic. NASCAR adds 750, bumps the engines up from 670 to 750 horsepower in 2026. So the horsepower increase will come into effect at oval tracks smaller than 1.5 miles, as well as road courses. So all short tracks and all road courses will get the swap, as well as the intermediates that are below, as well as intermediates that are below 1.5 miles. So tracks like Nashville, Darlington, Dover, and Gateway will also get the horsepower bump up. Now, I think this will drastically improve the racing. NASCAR met with the engine suppliers to see if they could bump it up even further, but it said it would cost the teams an average of $40 to $50 million more to bump it up further. So I guess that's their way of saying this is all we can do now. Gonna have more in the future. So obviously, I think this is a big change, and obviously a good change, since we're talking about fans, including myself, have been begging to bump up the horsepower in the future. So I think this is a good move. And our final topic is playoff drama. So this past weekend at Charlotte Roval saw the end of the playoff runs for Austin Cindric, Tyler Reddick, Bubba Wallace, and Ross Chastain. So Ross Chastain was almost not going to be in that category because he had worse tires than the drivers around him, was on point to advance by 3 points over Joey Logano. But Logano had better tires, and Paul Wolfe, being the master of strategies that he is, put Logano in there. And when Chastain was in the spot, he went for it. Chastain full-sended his number one car into the final turn, taking himself and Denny Hamlin out, as he had to gain that one more spot. He needed to pass the 11 car and gain one more spot to advance, because if it ended in a tie, then Logano had the tiebreaker. Logano had the tiebreaker, so Chastain needed that 1 point. So that sets the round of 8 for the NASCAR Cup Series playoffs as Kyle Larson, Chase Elliott, Denny Hamlin, Ryan Blaney, Chase Briscoe, Christopher Bell, Joey Logano, and William Byron. So of these 8 drivers, how do I think the rest of the playoffs are going to play out? I think that the championship 4 will be, I think the drivers eliminated after Martinsville will be Joey Logano, Ryan Blaney, Kyle Larson and Chase Elliott, leaving a final four of Denny Hamlin, Chase Briscoe, Christopher Bell, and William Byron. And of those four, who do I think will be champion? I think Christopher Bell will be the 2025 NASCAR Cup Series champion. So, that's it for this week on 4 Wide with Declan. Thanks for watching, subscribe, and bye for now.